snow's melting. Thank God. You see any footprints over here? See that? See that wire? Someone had broke my wire. So someone broke into that gray box right there and undid my cable. I'm the only one that has cable undone for his internet connection. Braves had to. I gotta literally play video games like for 10 hours a day to get money. I'm late on my rent by a day. No, sorry, 2 days late on my rent. Oh, it's a great shadow video, bro. I'm gonna go to Niagara Falls today and do a live stream in Dufferin Islands. This is not cold. Yeah, later I'm gonna go to Niagara Falls and do a live stream. It's gonna look beautiful, bro. See all the snow? It's gonna be covered in ice. And all the good spots too. I'm gonna go walk in Dufferin Islands. I might bring my flute with me, but it's freezing cold. You can't really play a flute when it's cold. I just want to see what it sounds like. I read I have a plastic pan flute. I think I can bring that one. It doesn't matter if it's cold. Yeah, you can buy plastic pan flutes on Temu. And they come like already with the sound mouthpieces on them. They sound really good, man. You hook them up to like an echo machine. I've made songs with the freaking thing. Like I did security at this park like for 5 years straight. It's the same contract for the city of Niagara Falls. I bring my flute there, and at nighttime it's so quiet I'd make songs there. There's this big one park is covered with crickets at nighttime. So my songs, you can hear like the cricket noises. So I had my subwoofer hooked up to my cell phone with an echo machine microphone. So that way when I was recording the song into BandLab, I'd already added an echo effect to it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the flute songs I make, I'll edit the notes like 5 times, bro. On BandLab, I'll add bass, echo. There's one called pop or something. So I add all those effects on top of each other. And sometimes I AI edit it to like make it sound even better, but sometimes that ruins it. So if you make an AI song on Suno, if you pay them that money they want for the V whatever upgrade format file, it's like 100 times better, man, than the other cheap file that you use for free. But you can literally use a free one, make a song, edit it on BandLab, and then pay either Spotify or SoundCloud for the licensing number, and then license the song, and then put it on YouTube. So they made it so complicated to get money. A lot of people don't understand how to do it all to make their money off it, and they'll put music on there and not make no money. You need the licensing number. Even to get the licensing number, it's freaking confusing. Because the way they make you title everything, if you don't put the proper words and everything, they won't copyright it for your name. Oh, it's stupid. And then all my copyrighted music, I made like not very much money. Every 2,000 plays is like $2 or something, $4, depending how much you're getting. So if you go on DistroKid, is the best place to sell music to get money. There's probably more now, but DistroKid paid the most before. You know, I gotta mute this. I gotta go in the store for a sec, so sorry. Last time the girl got mad at me. I had my phone in here. Hold on. I had to go in the store, and last time the girl was so mad at me. Some people are weird, eh? It's like a dumb store. I go there all the time and waste my money and buy marijuana. Here's an idea for people: if you smoke marijuana, grow it yourself in Canada. My brother argued with me about it. I said you could have 2 adults because you're allowed 4 plants per adult per household. So you could have 8 plants, right? So you add 1 plant every week. And then at the end of 8 weeks, you would have 8 plants, right? Instead of adding 8 plants at once and then running out of stuff. But he was arguing you wouldn't get an ounce of plant with LED lights. And I'm like, yeah, you would. If you had 2 lights of good ones and you vegged the plant for 1 month, you'd probably get an ounce of plant. So my theory is better. And then the smaller plants you're adding, you put in the middle on a bucket. So you don't have to lift the light up and down all the time. And the ones that are the last week of being done, you put at the outside around, because they don't need as much light, bro. My brother don't know what he's talking about. He's thinking of an LED light from like 1996. He's like, you need the high pressure sodium one and the metal halide light. I'm like, no you don't, bro. I watch YouTube videos, they grow them with LED lights. They're like gigantic pot plants. So give this store all this money for this stuff and it sucks, bro. I grow better marijuana than the store. I use worm castings. When I grew marijuana at my mom's house, I had 2 plants. I got 2 pounds of weed off 2 plants outside. And I even started them late in the season. Because I tied fishing line on them. So each like thing that shoots out from the plant, I would tie it right away. Like a fishing line, loosely. And every morning I'd grab the fishing line and flick it with my finger and vibrate the shoot thing. So after the summer went by, there were these giant, like, taller than me pot plants with all the shoots coming out. And then all the shoots coming out had, like, you know how, like, most plants you'd have a little bud there? They're shooting up like a giant top in that spot, like all over the whole bud, like the whole arm of the shoot. My mom got mad because she thought people would steal it because it was so big. She kept bugging me to cut it down when it wasn't done yet. Like, it has 3 weeks left. That's the most important part. When it grows the most at the end, and she's telling me to cut it down. And you want to hear a funny story? I put marijuana in her garden this year. She told me I could. And that stupid frost came. And the weed had 3 weeks left. And my mom cut it down without calling me. She ruined my weed, bro. Anyway, I tried explaining that to her. That's when it gets all the density and the buds cure. And you get the flavor and the THC. And then you know what she did on top of cutting it down early? She hung it upside down and only had cut the big leaves off. So all the stupid leaves on the buds had curled in and ruined the flavor. And it tasted like a garbage can, bro. Literally. Whenever I cut down stuff, I do it when it's wet. You can save all the oils that you cut off, like the leaves, into a thing for the oil out of it. And it makes stuff. My dad has commercial property too at his house. It used to be a farm. So I was trying to get my marijuana license. It's $7,000 to buy it or to grow and sell clones. So as long as I don't bud them. In Canada and Ontario, there's no limit to the amount of clones I can have. You can sell them online too, for like 15 to 20 bucks each. So that's what I wanted to do. I keep bugging them. So it'd be like 3,500 bucks each for the license. Then you need a security system with an alarm there. And I have a security guard license, so he could have an office in his house. It's commercial property. And he needs cameras. So yeah, those are the major things you need. And then they have to come inspect your property and make sure it's all up to code or something stupid. It's not very hard. If you want to sell marijuana to the government, you need like $30,000 for the license. It's probably more now. It's probably like $35,000. So yeah. And to own a store like that lady, I think you need the license that I'm trying to get, the $7,000 license. Like, to work there, you need that. It's like $85 license online. It takes 1 day to write a test. And you can work in the marijuana store. Or in a marijuana greenhouse, like cutting marijuana down. You need to know the safety things. I don't see no garbage out here, eh? I want to see if someone's messing with my phone around here. If I walk far away, if it stops screwing up. Hacking into my Wi-Fi data. Hello. It's all the snow in Niagara Falls, bro. It's starting to melt. Like, this road yesterday was covered in fucking shit. lighter. So see this stupid lighter? It just blows out, bro. Oh, garbage. Fucking snow. Fucking dumpster. See the dumpster? It's overflowing. Can't even throw my garbage out. The algorithm likes shadow people. Yeah, see? The algorithm likes when you're a shadow. Shadow man. I am the shadow. I am the shadow within the snow. I just out here seeing if there's garbage. I don't see all this garbage. See? More garbage. People can't help themselves. Oh. Let's get over here and wash my shoes off. If you get sand on your shoes, just walk in snow, bro. Hopefully there's no dog poop right here. Clean my shoe off. I could tell you a funny story. See that bench right there? So that bench right there, when the people above me got evicted, their van, they used to park in that parking lot over there. And the retirement home towed their van. So after they towed their van, the lady would sit on that bench and Buddy would stand on, like, see the balconies? He would stand up on that balcony and yell to the bench to his wife. And in those windows right there is old people. They're like 80, 70, 80-year-old people sleeping at like 11:30 p.m. That's what they would do all the time. I'm gonna definitely go for a scooter ride later. Look how big the retirement home is next door to me. See that retirement home beside where I live? Look how big it is, bro. Imagine living there. See the balcony up there? Nobody ever goes out there. Like, see up top? I want to ask the place if I grow food up there. I'm gonna ask them in the spring if they'd allow me to use, see how the top ones, they have all of them? I even thought about putting a greenhouse on the roof of that place. I'm gonna ask the owner. Because my father knows a guy who owns No Frills in Niagara Falls, in Food Basics. I want to ask him if I could put a glass greenhouse on the roof and grow vegetables for the retirement home people and sell it to the building. See what he says to me. It's a really good idea. So I'm going to ask residents of the building if they actually want to buy the vegetables themselves and make up a contract where I deliver them and pick them fresh that day. And I want to pick them fresh and give them to the retirement home, to the chef. But they probably have a contract with a company. I'm going to try to do it for cheaper than the company. Because then I have no delivery costs, right? I don't need a truck. I just have to go on the roof, pick the stuff, and bring it inside. Don't steal my idea. See how the roof's flat? It's perfect. A glass greenhouse on top of that roof will not weigh that much and it won't blow off. So yeah, anyway. I'm going to end this thing. How many views I got?